This is Hanging Heavy.
What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of Hanging Heavy. As always, I'm your boy Desecrator. And today we got that old boy. If you can hear by them horns, then you know exactly who I'm talking about. For those of you new around here, this is the intro music for my boy Maelbolgia.
And let's go! What's up? Party people in the house.
Yeah. I've been talking to Papi, and he's at Twine's End. Or, he's at his Twine's End. Whoops. He's at his Twine's End. If he ever hears it, he'll understand what Twine's End means. And for the person that mocks...
He be like, shut the fuck up.
But yeah, before we get any further into the show, we have a tradition around here where at the start of every show, we take a shot, chug a beer, take a big old gulp of our drink, because when we record, we drink. It lets the lips loose. And today I have a new Old Smoky Moonshine flavor that I hadn't seen before. And, for those of you unaware, Old Smoky is a moonshine brand that it's a legal moonshine.
It's been on for a while. I think that's still not the oldest. So I remember, 5-10 years ago.
Remember when we got those strawberries? Fucking look like tongue tips.
Oh, yeah.
It's fucking gross. They've gotten a lot better since their humble beginnings, and now they're pretty decently big. And the flavor that I have right now is Mountain Java cream liqueur. So essentially it's a coffee cream liqueur. I guess a la Kahlua.
Yeah, like imitation Kahlua.
Yeah, well, this is 30% by volume. 30.
Not bad.
36.
36. That's not bad. Like most of the pre-mixed stuff is getting real low in the knees and shit.
Yeah, it's like 15, maybe 20 if you're lucky.
Hell, man, that's pretty decent. That's a decent drink.
Yeah. So you ready with yours?
I'm ready. Let's chug.
3, 2, 1. Ooh wee. Damn, I gotta find out if they make a big bottle of this. Dude, this would go sick in White Russians.
Oh, don't remind me of that.
I don't know if we've ever told the story of that.
I don't think we have.
Well, that'll be a good transition to drinking what we got next. But long story short, a long time ago, a buddy of mine invited me to a house party that they were having at his girlfriend's house. Me being a man of fucking, I don't know where I'm going with this. Well, I invited the boys, and Maelbolgia joined. And for some reason, around the time we were really into fucking, I'm spacing the name now. Goddamn. The what?
White Russians?
What is the name of that movie? Fuck.
Oh, The Big Lebowski.
The Big Lebowski. There we go. Yeah, for some reason we were really into it, and the dude drinks exclusively White Russians. So fucking, we were like, hey, we're gonna be fucking different. We're not gonna be drinking that shitty ass beer they have in kegs, all hot. We're gonna be drinking like gentlemen, esteemed gentlemen. We took heavy cream, or what was whipping cream, right? That's even worse.
I think I don't know what happened exactly that day. I remember what I think the recipe said.
It was supposed to be half and half, wasn't it?
Oh, I think it was. I don't remember what the actual recipe is. I know we're gonna get called out in the comments, but it was either cream or half and half. But uh, after a while, like we couldn't find it, so I don't know. We got heavy whipping cream, or we got something that
Wasn't
we said the hell. We said it's the same
It's
thing.
the same thing, exactly. And we were fucking making White Russians all night, and it was fucking delicious. But when you're drinking exclusively nothing but alcohol and dairy products for hours at night in the Texas heat, thinking about it now, man, that was a really fucking stupid idea. But let's get to the interesting part of the story. The party ended. We all went our merry ways. And we were fucked up. So by the time I got home, I had a longer drive. Maelbolgia was already home. And I don't know if you want to detail your experience upon arriving home.
I don't remember much. I just remember like it was like my stomach was very queasy, and I was like,
I
was
think something's gonna happen.
"What's
Yeah.
gonna happen?"
Yeah, as soon as I got home, I got out of the car and I knew I was fucked up, so I went to go take a leak on the side of my house, like I always do when I get home drunk. And like you said, like just as soon as the air hit me or something, I felt fucking nasty. And I went to my piss spot, and as soon as I got there, I fucking blew chunks everywhere. Like fucking vomitus erectus, like, or vomitus ejectus, right, dude? Fucking projectile vomiting.
Oh, I'm in the fucking house, man.
Cheese curds, dude. Cheese curds. Fucking.
Fucking mozzarella.
It was queso fresco, dude.
Oh shit.
That's how they make it.
Yeah.
They use acid to make the cheese, right? Oh fuck, dude. So I was blowing chunks. And fucking I text homeboy and like, hey, I just blew up the side of my house. And coincidentally he texts me, yeah, me too. We made a mistake.
Surprise,
Carl
motherfucker.
And I think that's the last time I had a White Russian.
Yeah, I don't think I'm curious, but like, nah.
I would with this, dude. This shit is fucking prime time. If I had that as the liqueur, like you don't even need to put vodka in it. It's already 30%. It's already got cream in it.
No, you don't like. That's like what a drink is.
That's essentially a fucking White Russian in a little jar. It's good. I highly recommend it. 10 out of 10. They have I think it's like a pecan cream. Or butter pecan cream. It's essentially the same thing, right? Like it's a cream, but it's got pecan flavoring. Pecan, however you say it. And that one is fucking baller too, dude. That one would be good. I was thinking of mixing both of them. But I wanted to taste this one straight up. But yeah.
So you haven't.
What's up?
You haven't not learned your lesson. You're gonna start like making your concoction.
I'm gonna make cheese here at my house. Artisan cheese. But yeah, but yeah, fucking today we have something else, just to taste a little try. We're gonna hit the try it corner, or the fuck around and find out corner.
Yeah, we're gonna find out.
And today's fuck around and find out Smirnoff Ice spicy margarita.
Spicy margarita.
Now I'm not really a margarita guy or spicy drink guy, so I'm gonna taste it. I'm not gonna drink the whole damn thing, but
just a little taste.
let's see what it tastes like.
It's like glory.
It smells good. I want a good taste of the glory. Those eggs were a lie. So yeah, you don't have one, do you?
Huh?
You don't have one of these?
Oh,
Of these Smirnoff shits?
yeah, that's why I got you that one. I have its twin over here.
Alright, well, let me go ahead and taste this bitch. Huh.
Open it up. Let's see. Well, I get the spice.
Yeah, the spice is very, very upfront.
Yeah.
Well, but what does the spice taste like? Like, I kind of taste
Doesn't
like
it taste like
cinnamon or something.
it tastes like a regular, like a chile.
Nah,
It tastes like not like a fake, like I don't know,
like a powder or an additive or something.
like tahini or something like that.
Yeah, it's actually not as bad as I thought it was. I would drink
Yeah.
this if I didn't just drink something cream based, because this smells like it's got a lot of sour in it. So I might save this for a last resort drink. Let me go ahead and put this bitch on ice. But yeah, not too bad. If it was there and it was all a drink, I would have one.
Yeah.
But yeah, moving on, I guess. I suppose. There's a lot of movement going on in sports right now, so let's go ahead and talk about that. So, starting with the past weekend, there was essentially what everyone would consider a super fight in the boxing world, and the two participants in this fisticuffs in unarmed battle, whatever you want to call it, was Gervonta Tank Davis and excuse me, I don't even know what the fuck that guy's name is. I wanna say it was Ryan Garcia. And so both of these dudes are fucking tearing up their divisions. They were both undefeated, 20 plus records, both high in the knockout category. Garcia was like, out of his 27 fights, he had like 19 knockouts, and Davis, out of 27, I think he had 24 knockouts. Like almost every fight, this guy knocked somebody out in.
Now, have both these guys been facing like good contenders, or has them or the record like overwhelmed just again
because they're just fighting? Yeah, they're fighting all the downhill. No, these guys are, like I said, they're leagues ahead of everyone in their league, in their weights, right? Essentially, Davis, I guess you consider him the veteran because he's 2 years older. They're very, very similarly similar height, similar reach, more or less the same weight. And again, they were both undefeated title holders. And I've seen Davis fight before. I've heard of Ryan Garcia. I've never really seen his fights at all. But during the hype up, they were just showing out the knockout reels, and god damn, dude, watching the knockout reels in comparison to each other, knowing what I know about boxing, which is not much, but I've been watching it my entire life. So what I saw was enough to tell me this is gonna be a fucking fight, dude. And I mean, without all the hype around it, I could give a fuck about all of these people, right? They're boxers. All I care about is their boxing, and like these guys got it right. They're again top of their weight class, title holders, undefeated, 20 plus fights, undefeated in a pro record with 20 plus fights. That's fucking good, right? And then, like I said, Davis had a 97% knockout rate. God damn. So fucking all of the I saw one of the. I guess they were doing interviews, and they talked to him. They're like, "Oh, well, what do you think's gonna happen in the ring to Gervonta Davis?" And he is like, "Oh, well, I'm gonna knock him out. I'm gonna knock him out." Right? You know, everyone always says that shit. It rarely comes true.
I was gonna say, I'm gonna go a distance and squeak out a.
Yeah, no one ever says I'm gonna win a split decision and go the distance. Yeah, no one ever says that shit. But that's what I figured, right? I was like, oh, these guys are so well evenly balanced that it's gonna go the distance, right? It's literally gonna come down to who's the better boxer. And literally all the speculation between these two guys is who's the face of boxing. They were essentially fighting for being the new person that represents boxing as a whole, right? Like, for the last 10 years, it's been Canelo. And Canelo's, in his... he's
been all this Canelo.
He's got nothing to prove anymore.
Yeah, that's true.
He's made all the money he's going to make. And his last fight, he went up in weight, and he looked like a fucking tool. Compared
like
to
how or
well, he lost.
Oh,
he lost to Caleb Plant, and like you could tell the added weight just fucked with him. He looked tired before he could even be. Because Canelo, the one thing about him is he's got great stamina, right? He knows how to protect his energy and keep it in case he needs it for the last rounds. And he didn't even beat this dude. So, fucking the guy that beat Canelo fought this other dude maybe 2 weeks ago, David Benavides, and this dude is a motherfucker too, dude. This guy hadn't fought in a while though, so he fought Caleb Plant, and watching Caleb Plant, I really didn't know shit about him until he fought Canelo. So I was like, oh well, this dude beat Canelo, right? So this other guy's gonna have his work put out. Wrong. Fucking Benavides fucked him up, dude.
Like bad?
Dude, it was one-sided. Like, why even show up to the fight?
Yes.
Well, this Davis fight with Garcia, like I said in one of the press conferences, he's like, I'm gonna knock him out. He's not gonna make it to the 8th round. And everyone was like, oh shit, he called his round, whatever. Boxers usually do that shit. Oh, I'll knock him out in the 9th, or I'll take him out in the 5th. And that never happens. But this dude, Garcia's younger, so he's more aggressive. The first round, he went at him hard, Garcia to Davis. And he won the round, just with aggression. Davis came back in the second round and put him on his ass, dude. He put him on his ass so clean, like, when he hit him and he went down, like, I saw the look on Garcia's face, and you could tell he was like, holy fuck, I was not expecting that. And they kept fighting, and Davis kept winning rounds. And the 7th round comes, and they're fighting. There's maybe like a minute, maybe 30 seconds left in the round. And Davis hits Garcia with a left hook to the gut. And like he hits him clean, dude. Clean. I don't know what's in the front, on the sides of the abs. Spleen, liver, kidney, whatever. Kidney's in the back. So liver, maybe? Like, he tapped him there, dude. It didn't look like a hard shot, but it was a clean shot. And he hit him there, and fucking Garcia took 2 steps back, and then he went to his knee. He went to his knee, and I guess his whole world came down, dude. He fucking stayed there, and the ref counted him out. I haven't seen a count out in fucking, like, decades, dude.
That's true. That really happens, right? Normally it's like
people usually just get the ref to call the fight, right?
Yeah, or like they go to a corner and they don't come out anymore.
Yeah, they never come back. Yeah, exactly. So he got counted out. The whole time I kept thinking, oh, he's gonna get up after 7 or 8. The ref counted 8. He counted 9, and the guy he looked at the ref and he shook his head, and the ref counted 10, and it was done, dude. He called his fucking. He called the fight. He said he's not gonna make it to the 8th round, and he defeated him before the 7th finished. So fucking boxing.
So he actually talked shit, and he actually backed it up.
They were both talking mad shit to each other, right?
One of them backed it up.
But somebody has to lose. That's the way it is, man. whether in boxing you never want to leave it up to the ref or the judges because they can always fuck you. Happens all the time. That's why people don't watch boxing anymore because they think it's all rigged. And for the most part, you can tell when a fucking judge is bought off. Because, like, the card will be, like, 119 versus 118, 119 versus 118. And then there's 121 versus 116. Like, where the fuck did you go? That you were...
you? That's why I always say, like don't leave it up to the judges.
Yeah.
You get, like, weird restrictions.
Yeah, well, fucking... That happened. So, that was pretty fucking dope. I didn't have any favors in that fight or favorites to win. I was just down for the super fight, dude. These dudes are both in their peak of their fucking athletic performance, and like there's no excuse. Like Mayweather ducked Pacquiao for like 6 years. Canelo did the same shit with Mayweather, or with Triple G. Canelo did. He fought him like 5 years too late.
And that's what sucks too, that there's like a lot of politics. Like I don't know if it's like the fighter or their camp, but you want like these fights to happen, and they really never do.
Yeah, and if they do, it's like 10 years too late. Yeah, it's exactly. That's why this was like, oh fuck, this is happening.
Like they always do it, yeah, when it's just for the money, not for like.
Yeah.
I get it. You want to like keep your records like straight, but like. That only happens like in boxing. It's like in the NFL. Like let's say like the AFC champ didn't want to fight the NFC champ for Super Bowl. They're like, nah, we'll play against somebody else. We'll play against the worst team. Like no, like they have to play against the best team. So that's how you determine a champion. Like
yeah. Well. We'll get into that real quick, but I have to go to the restroom, so we'll hear a word from one of our great sponsors. Richard.
Now, there it is, the gay bomb. Look it up for yourself. I mean, this is what do you think tap water is? It's a gay bomb, baby. And I'm not saying people didn't naturally have homosexual feelings. I'm not even getting into it. Quite frankly, I mean, give me a break. You think I am like, shocked by it, so I'm up here bashing it because I don't like gay people? I don't like them putting chemicals in the water that turn the friggin' frogs gay. Do you understand that? Serious crap. I'm sick of being social engineered. It's not funny.
Are your frogs turning gayer and gayer by the day? Have you noticed your green buddy slowly transition into a pride flag? Well, now you have the chance to combat this with the new frog treatment tablet. Now you see, frogs is an acronym, and what that stands for is full removal of gay. Frog. Now you see, the way this works is you put a tablet in the water, and it removes all the gay side effects and chemicals that the government keeps putting in there to turn you and your frogs gay. Don't sit around while they mingle with their dangle. Remember, all you gotta do is drop one of these tablets directly into hot water, and you'll remove all them substances that the government is hiding in plain sight. And I don't like it. All you gotta do now is order quickly for a low price of $59.99. Shipping not included. All sales are final. Remember, frog treatment tablets. Remember, you can go from gay to yay with frog treatment tablets.
And we're back. And shout out to frog treatment tablets. Yeah, who knows what's in them waters. But yeah,
nobody knows.
Huh?
Nobody knows.
Oh yeah. But yeah, as we were talking about, there's been a lot of movements going on in sports, right? Fucking
yeah. Free agency in full bloom.
Yeah, basketball playoffs are on right now, right?
Yeah. The out of everything, I don't follow basketball that much, but I know the New York Knicks are up. Like, you don't hear that every time.
Yeah, you don't hear that ever. But yeah,
So,
fucking. I don't follow basketball either. But the other day I saw some shit that I was just like, "Whoa, what the fuck?" That was uncalled for, and I don't know if you heard about it, but Draymond Green.
yeah, I know who he is. So,
Well, I don't know if you knew what happened to him a couple. Let's say last week.
I don't think so. Like, what? Oh,
Okay.
maybe they let it.
So he's with the Golden State Warriors, and they're in the playoffs.
Yeah.
And
Oh,
in one of their past games, fucking, I don't remember who they were playing. It doesn't matter, but they were I guess on defense, and fucking the player that was guarding him went down. And when he went down, like, he kind of like just grabbed whoever was near him so they wouldn't like fucking kick him or whatever. And it happened to be this fucking fool Draymond. And apparently he's known for doing shit like this. But what happened in this game is when the dude grabbed his leg, I guess he didn't like that. So when it was his turn, a fast break back to the other side of the court, essentially he shrugged dude off of his legs. Then he planted his foot right underneath homeboy's rib cage. Like, you know that flat part of the stomach right before your guts start coming out? But not on the bones? Well, fucking, he planted his fucking big-ass foot there. Took a step. Not only stepped, but when he lifted the other foot, he jumped off of the dude on the ground. Used him like a fucking jump pad. And he got a flagrant too, and they ejected him from the game. As they should, right? What the fuck, dude? Stepping on one dude on accident is one thing. But homeboy went out of the way to put his foot there, and then step on him, and then jump off of him. Like, he literally, like, put his foot, planted it, and then planted the other one on the hardwood, and then just springed his knees, and used the guy's body as leverage to get a jump. And, like, the jump was shitty because he was stepping on a fucking human torso.
Yeah, of course.
And, like, the ref or the commentators are like, "Oh, well, he was grabbing his foot." Like, they played it off. They played it off like nothing, dude. And, like, I think he's playing again. Like, they didn't.
Nothing. He didn't get like.
They fined him. They fined him, sure, but, like, he didn't get kicked out for 2-3 games or whatever.
Only they look at it and they send to committee and they say, like, you know, does he get a fine only? Does he get, like, suspended?
I don't know how that works, but that was fucked up. And the video that I saw, I had to leave a comment, and I was like, "Wow, basketball got exciting. When did this happen?"
Basketball turned to hockey.
Right? Nah, dude, those dudes fucking fight like bitches in the NBA.
Well, when do they ever have a chance to fight? Like, they were like,
Yeah, exactly.
all day long, and
They're just pushing and shit. They never throw punches.
eh.
And when they do, it's in the crowd.
Yeah.
What was
Well,
that?
they
The Pacers, or what was that happened?
Yeah, the phasers, yeah.
Fucking homeboy went into the crowd and started beating some ass. But yeah, fucking moving on to a sport that matters. The NFL's kind of going wild right now too. What you said, it was what, free agent, the height of free agency.
Yeah.
And one of the things that I wanted to talk about, it's your team's rival, and now leading the league with the highest paid contract. Jalen Hurts signs 5-year, $255 million contract.
Right.
What the fuck, dude?
All the money he has all the money in the world, literally.
Dude, he got a $23 million signing bonus. And what the fuck, dude? $180 million guaranteed.
That's a lot of cheese.
And an average annual salary of $51 million.
That's a lot.
That's not including, like, the percentages or their like whatever they. If you make it to the playoffs, you get another $500,000.
Yeah.
What's the point, dude? Homeboy makes $51 million a year now. He doesn't need any incentives.
Oh yeah, so incentives.
Jesus, man, I thought that was fucking bananas. I ridiculed the Vikings for fucking paying idiot boy, too much money. Now the difference is this guy can play, right? This guy made it to the fucking playoffs.
Yeah, but also you have to look at it like he's a good player. Like early right now, they think he's worth it. The only problem is like his playing style. Though he does a lot of runs, he does like a lot of quarterback sneaks. Like that's dangerous for a
Yeah,
quarterback.
they're gonna fucking fuck
guy,
him.
but you put all your eggs in one basket, and he does a quarterback sneak, and his ankle gets turned, or somebody falls on top of him, and there you go. That's you don't have any money to pay it back, or you have like somebody off the street.
Well, you know all about that. You're a Cowboys
Yeah.
fan, and the same shit happened with Dak Prescott, dude.
Yeah.
But the thing that trips me out about him is they paid him after he got hurt. Like, don't you usually not pay a player when they get a fucking nasty injury like that?
That would be like normal people, not us.
I don't know. I thought that was. I always think that's fucking retarded how they manage to work the numbers and make it work mathematically for the season with the cap and shit. Like they're going all in on Jalen, so like they really don't have any money to pay anybody else, right?
Well, can you imagine? I've seen football for so long that when they didn't have a cap,
Yeah,
like,
you were in pre-salary cap.
like the team like the team with the most money would get the best players.
Yeah. Well, fucking moving on. Another huge movement. Literally, to me, this guy's super overrated, but whatever. Aaron Rodgers finally traded.
They're talking about he's the king of the Hail Marys.
Yeah, I guess. But like, he has what, one Super Bowl?
Yes.
And they put him in the GOAT category? What?
I guess it's all the stats he has. He has
Well,
like,
yeah, Tony Romo has great stats, but he's a shit player. Stats don't fucking mean anything if you don't win the big game, right?
Look at Dan Marino.
Oh,
Dan
yeah,
Marino has,
Dan
like,
Marino. Yeah, Dan Marino's a really good. Dan Marino. It's all that damn Dan Marino's fault. Well, fucking interesting. The thing about the Jets is I'm a New England fan, and the Jets are just our favorite fucking toy to just beat down. So it's gonna be pretty fun watching Aaron Rodgers get the Bill Belichick dick.
You have a lot of experience with the Jets, and you see them at least twice a year.
Yeah, they're the same division, so yeah, twice a year.
But the thing he's gonna like, how much do you think he will improve the team? A lot, not at all, or like he's gonna like that's what they needed, or in your opinion, what is he gonna do?
For sure, they needed a better quarterback because fucking Sam Darnold's not gonna do it. Who the fuck else has been there? Geno Smith, fucking. Who the fuck was that other guy? Well, fucking yeah, they haven't had a good quarterback. Fucking since Joe Namath, pretty much, right? Or wasn't Brett Favre a Jet for like 2 weeks?
Mark Sanchez.
Marks, yeah, and the butt fumble, the classic butt fumble, wasn't that against New England also? Yeah, well, so I finally get to enjoy watching Aaron Rodgers get his shit pushed in by the Patriots.
The only thing about Aaron Rodgers is like he's a good player and stuff, but he has no self control. As soon as things don't go his way, he gets all flustered.
Yeah, he gets frustrated super quick.
And he checks out too fast. Like
Yeah,
he doesn't flow the game. If things don't go his way, he starts pointing fingers and he starts to
starts blaming Matt LaFleur.
the coach. He gets in fight with the coach.
Yeah,
Because I think he's the coach, or he's almost the same age as the coach. Like,
he's older than the Packers coach, I think.
yeah. They're close in age, or he's older. Like, he
Yeah.
has like not really respect for him.
Yeah.
So it'll be like a fun ride.
Yeah, well, the thing about him is the Packers let Lazar go in free agency at the beginning of free agency, and the Jets picked him up. So that's essentially what got all the speculation that Aaron Rodgers was going to the Jets. He essentially like vouched for him that he's a good player, you guys would want him, especially if I'm gonna go. Lazard's his favorite target. Like, they have so much chemistry, and they've made ridiculously wild plays together, right? Like, of course he wants him to fucking go to the shitty ass Jets. He'll have somebody to throw to. So, I'm a little wary on that. The Jets always have a pretty decent defense. But, like, when's the last time you've ever heard the Jets be fucking good?
Well, lately they were like not towards the bottom.
Yeah, they haven't been the typical Jets that I'm used to. But yeah, still.
At the very bottom of the.
Yeah, they're winning at least 5.
Yeah, now they're moving on up.
Maybe now they'll win 7 or 8. Aaron Rodgers. Oh, goddamn.
That's the thing with Rodgers. If they start losing, I know he says, like, don't worry and relax. But it really gets in his head. They start losing, he starts losing his shit, so.
Yeah, and then he'll go back to the mountains and get some more of that ayahuasca.
Oh, now he's not. No, did you hear when Randy decided to go to the Jets?
No, what happened?
Allegedly, this gets worse than ayahuasca. Allegedly, he was like for 4 days, like in total darkness, meditating, and then after the 4 days, he came out and saw the light. And he was like, "I want to go to the Jets."
And he was like, "I know who you are." The Jets. I saw it in a vision. No, bro, I think you were just dehydrated.
Right?
You don't want to go play for the Jets, trust me.
Or like pre-gun, sensory deprivation.
Trust me, you do not want to play for the New York Jets. But that's how it is. But yeah, fucking. And the last thing I wanted to talk about, I love hockey, and it's hard to follow it being so goddamn far south. They don't really air it. It's not really big down south where I'm at, fellers. But I'm a Boston Bruins fan. So fucking, they haven't had a decent team in maybe the last 7-8 years. They were the pinnacle of fucking teammates, team play, right? Like, they've been so good for so long. Like, when they have a couple bad seasons, 10 in a row, you're like, you want to see the boys do good, right?
Yeah. Like, you want at least to win one. Come on.
Yeah. At least make it past the fucking first round of the playoffs. Like, don't get me wrong. Like, they're not. They haven't been excluded from the playoffs. They usually make the playoffs every year, but like, they always get smashed in the first round. But that's because the NHL has like a really dumb fucking bracket system. They get like the best team to play the worst team, and like they get the 2 middle teams to play each other. So like, what? That's not how every other sport does it. But fucking whatever. That doesn't matter. So here, let's go ahead and let me read the brackets off right now. So it's the Avalanche and the Kraken, and they're both tied at 2 apiece. The Dallas Stars and the Wild. Dallas is leading 3-2. Vegas and Winnipeg. Oh no, what is? Yeah, okay. The Jets, goddamn Jets. Vegas is up 3-1 in their series. Edmonton and the Kings are tied 2 apiece. Boston is playing the Florida Panthers, and Boston is dominating right now with 3-1. I caught the last bit of their last game, and the game ended 6-2. But the game ended with the game. Well, also they're missing like half of their starting lineup, right? They're all injured. So they're stomping them with fucking second and third string guys or lines. And fucking the last couple minutes of the last game, there was a fucking line brawl. And when they were separating players, one of the dudes from the Panthers reached for the goalie's mask, and the goalie lost his shit, dude. He threw his stick immediately. He fucking skated towards him, and he threw the gloves down, dude. He was ready to fucking fight this dude. And the fucking lineman came and separated him. Dude got ejected for doing that, but still, they ejected the goalie. It was awesome, dude. When I saw the replay of it, because I read about it.
So when the goalie fights or when the goalie gets ejected, that's that's a good game.
Dude, the team was fired up, dude. They were like, "Fuck, we would let him fight, but we don't want him to break his hands on the guy's face. We need him." But they were like, "Fuck yeah, dude. He doesn't take shit." So that was pretty fucking cool to see. It made me almost like tear up a little bit because that's my team, man. That's my team, man.
I just life.
And like, when do you ever see the goalie want to square up against a
Yeah, dude.
defenseman, man?
Like, well, you do like with all the minor leagues and the rear leagues, so not like the pro.
Not in
hockey
the
that
pros, yeah.
make millions and millions of dollars. Like they rarely fight.
Yeah, so I thought that was fucking dope. And then, let me go ahead and finish reading the rest of this bracket. So it's Toronto and the Lightning. Toronto's leading that series 3-1. That's another one of those teams that hasn't had a good team in a long time, the Maple Leafs. So fucking bully for them. And the last four teams, the Carolina Hurricane are leading 3-2 against the Islanders. And a matchup that I kind of do want to watch, they're both tied 2-2. It's the New Jersey Devils and the New York Rangers.
Yeah. So imagine like those are like the same kind of. I know they're not like the same fan base, but like it's nice when it's like the same people. Like those get wild. But
Well, the one that I'm surprised to see there is the Kraken, man. They just became a team like 2 seasons ago.
yeah, I remember hearing the announcement. That cool jerseys.
I don't like their colors, man. But yeah, they're
Yeah, I just like the concept of the Kraken.
yeah. I'm totally down for it if they made their jersey green. Or
or you
blue?
try to get, I don't know, like sea.
Yeah, like
See-
a dark blue maybe, and then some green accents, something, right? Or even like go with the Seahawks colors.
Yeah,
But yeah, fucking, I'm super hyped for hockey. The games that I do catch, they're pretty fucking nuts. Hockey's way different than it was when I grew up. It's way faster. Dudes are way more talented, so it's a treat, man. But yeah, fucking, we've already reached that time. So I'm going to go ahead and cut it there, man. I want to go ahead and shout out Maelbolgia for joining me super last minute.
it's anytime that
And
you'll have it.
for anybody that cares, my pedal board is ever growing. I just got a volume wah pedal. I've never had one, so I don't know how to really use it, but building this pedal board, I don't know, got me really excited to play instruments again, so that's always a plus. Hopefully everybody that's listening is in a good place, everyone's healthy and happy, and as always, I'm your boy Desecrator. This was Hanging Heavy. As always, much love and rich and rare.